Hey friends, so this section we're going to talk a little bit about personal photography and what this means in the context of photolosophy. I think one of the biggest things in photography, what we must do is be grateful. So grateful for many things. Grateful for being alive, grateful for having an interest in photography, grateful that we actually own a camera or a phone or something, and realizing that we should be so grateful for all the amazing digital technologies now that empower us photographers. Can you imagine if you're a photographer in the 1920s, you have black and white film that's like ISO 25, you're running around, you have to worry about processing your photos, and even if you're the world's most famous photographer, there's probably not more than 50 photographers in the world who actually know your work. But nowadays with social media, with the internet and everything, we can expose our photography to such a huge population. So realize that we should be grateful for all the opportunities we have to share our work. And I know that I personally got this a lot in my photography, is that you feel like your camera is never good enough. You feel that if you had a slightly better camera, you could capture better image quality, and therefore your photos will look more beautiful and give you more aesthetic joy. And you also hope that other people will appreciate your photos more. But the thing is this: the way that internet marketing and the way that blogs work on the internet is camera companies, bloggers, the whole industry wants you to be perpetually dissatisfied with your camera gear. So for you to keep upgrading your camera, upgrading your lenses and so forth, or else the whole industry would collapse. And in recognizing this, how can we use our cameras that we already own or using our phones that we already own? That's sure, we might not have the best, newest camera or model or lens or equipment, whatever, but how can we still make beautiful photos which bring us joy and bring us happiness in life? So my first suggestion is realize that maybe your camera is 80% good enough, but that's okay. And rather using that as a tool to photograph what you're grateful for. So even as a basic photography project or a focus you could do is for an entire day, just photograph what you're grateful for. Photograph your cup of coffee, photograph your friends, your loved ones, your family, photograph a tree, photograph a little ladybug friend, photograph a flower, photograph the clouds. Anything that puts a smile on your face. Every time you click the shutter and you're photographing something, you're essentially saying, I am grateful that you exist. Photography is the art of recognizing what we consider beautiful and what we're grateful for. And so use photography as a tool to have more gratitude in your life. And once again, going back to the whole photographic memento mori concept, is photograph your loved ones while they're still alive, because one day they will die. One of the biggest lessons I learned while photographing my grandfather's funeral, his death, was it's very sad that my grandfather passed away and he died, but I still have all my loved ones all around me that I could photograph. So using that as an opportunity for me to photograph more photos of my mom, more photos of Cindy, more photos of myself and Annette. And the more we could shoot with a grateful heart, the happier we'll be in life, and also the more productive we'll be as photographers. So once again, photograph your blessings in your life, upload to social media, use #blessings or whatever, and use this as a chance for you to photograph what you're grateful of in your life. And an Eric Kim forum, so forum.ericKimphotography.com, or just Google Eric Kim forum, upload photos which you're grateful for. Upload photos that you consider blessings in your life, and photograph things that it might not be the most artistically innovative photo, but as long as it puts a smile on your face, it's a good photo.